British accent or American accent? Which one is better to learn? Well, this is a very common question that students usually ask. The answer is choosing the accent is a matter of personal preference. You can learn whichever accent you like. There is no better accent. Some people like the British accent and the way it sounds, or maybe they want to move to the UK. Others, however, they prefer the American accent or they want to go to the US. So it really doesn't matter which accent you have. What's important is that you have good pronunciation. But how can you improve your pronunciation? Hello, my name is Maddie from Piece of Cake English, and in this lesson, I'm going to show you 3 amazing practices to improve your pronunciation. Plus, I'm going to give you 1 power tip at the end of this video, so make sure you watch it to the end. Alright, let's begin with the pronunciation practices. Practice 1 is speech shadowing, or the imitation technique. Whoa, what a fancy name! What is the imitation technique or the speech shadowing? For this practice, what you need to do is to choose a native speaker celebrity that you like. Then you are going to watch their videos and try to repeat after them and copy the way they speak. This is why it is called imitation, because you are imitating. In my case, I love the way Angelina Jolie speaks, so I'm going to use one of her videos to show you how to do the imitation technique or speech shadowing. There are 3 steps in this practice. Step 1 is just to listen and read the captions, nothing else. Step 2 is to listen, read the captions, pause, and repeat. And step 3 is to listen, read the captions, and without pausing, try to say what your favorite celebrity is saying at the same time. Let me show you. Step 1, listen and read.
All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. That is the message of the UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
Step 2, listen, pause, and repeat.
All human beings are born free
All human beings are born free
and equal
and equal
in dignity and rights.
in dignity and rights.
That is the message of the UN Universal Declaration
There is the message of the UN Universal Declaration
of Human Rights.
of Human Rights. Step 3, listen and repeat without pausing.
All human
All
beings are
human
born
beings
free and
are born
equal
free
in
and equal
dignity and
in
rights.
dignity and rights.
That is the message of the
There is the
UN
message
Universal
of the
Declaration
UN
of Human
Universal
Rights.
Declaration of Human
The
Rights.
Declaration is a guide
The
to the rights
declaration
each of
a
us
guide.
is.
And now, practice 2. Record your own voice. Sometimes we sound so cool and clear in our head, but when we talk to someone else, they find it difficult to understand us. I think the main reason why you can't study English is because you don't practice enough. I think reason 1 you can't study is you speak not enough. Who was that? It is a great practice to record your own voice, listen to it, and see what you sound like. Plus, it can be a very good addition to your speech shadowing practice. So, you try to speech shadow, you record your own voice, you listen to it, and then you can compare it to the original speech. Let me show you how. This time, I'm going to record my own voice as I speech shadow.
All human beings are born free and equal
All human beings are born free and equal
in dignity and rights.
in dignity and rights.
All human beings are born free and equal.
All human beings are born free and equal. Practice number 3 is to use a dictionary. You can use a dictionary to check two different things. One, pronunciation, and two, word stress. What is a word stress? Look at this word, competitive. There are 4 syllables. In English language, usually 1 or 2 syllables are pronounced strongly, with more emphasis and more power and higher voice. If the stress is on the first syllable, you would say competitive. If it is on the second syllable, it's competitive. If it's on the third syllable, it's competitive. And if it's on the last syllable, it's competitive. Which one is correct? You have to use a dictionary to find out. Or look at this word. How is it pronounced in American or British accent? Let me show you my favorite dictionary and how you can work with it. This is my favorite dictionary. It is called Cambridge Online Dictionary. You just have to go to this website, dictionary.cambridge.org. And now let's look up the word competitive. As you see, the stress is on the second syllable. Competitive, competitive. If you want to learn the British accent and the British pronunciation, you can click here.
Competitive.
If you want to learn the American pronunciation, click here.
Competitive.
Competitive,
Competitive.
competitive, okay? Or another word we want to check. Let's see this word. How can I pronounce it as an American?
Advertisement.
Advertisement. As a British?
Advertisement.
Advertisement. You see? And that was the third practice. Before we get to my power tip, if you want to receive the free PDF summary file of every video lesson I post on YouTube, you just have to click on the link to my website, which is down in the descriptions below. Enter your email address and click subscribe. You will receive the PDF file each time I post a new video on YouTube, so you can easily review the lesson. And now the power tip. Listen to podcasts. Listening and speaking skills are interconnected, which means the more you practice your listening skill, the more you become familiar with different accents and the correct pronunciation of the words, and therefore, the better you can speak. But what podcasts can you use in order to improve your pronunciation and listening? If you are interested in British accent, you can use BBC 6 Minutes English podcasts. They are amazing. If you are interested in the American accent, you can listen to VOA podcasts, which are in American. But what is the best way to listen to podcasts, improve our listening and pronunciation? I will teach you in another video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, click subscribe. See ya!